Hey guys, what's going on? It's Russ from Historic Coins and Collectibles of eBay fame. I got a couple different things for you today. I'm gonna start out with I just started not too long ago this thing that I'm calling Constitutions for Kids. Basically, I'm taking donations in the form of these particular Cato Institute pocket constitutions. And when I get enough to fulfill an entire grade at a local school, I go and I hand them in. My local elementary school has agreed to participate, and they are awaiting the first order. So they're gonna hand them out to all their fifth graders, and then hopefully I'm gonna go to the middle school and the high school and then bounce around from town to town. Ideally, that's my plan. And I'd like to get the whole state and then move to the next state and go in that manner. Eventually, ideally I'd like to get the whole country, but I'm just kind of struggling here just to get my little town done. But it's a work in progress. I have gotten some donations in. I bought some myself. If anybody wants to donate any, get a hold of me somehow. They're these particular, I want them all to be uniform. I don't want the kids fighting over which color constitution they got. But the Cato Institute, if you go on the Cato Institute website, they're like $2 a piece. So that's what I've begun doing. Trying to do something here. I think it's a good cause. If you think it's a good cause, you can order. I think I bought 10 and it was like not even $30. Like I said, they're like $2 a piece, and there's tax and stuff and shipping probably, but it's not that bad. And it's an important deal, I think. But I'll get into some coins here. I'll start here. I had some freaking maniac, unless he's one of my subscribers, then he's a refined gentleman who should not be called such names. But if he's not, then he's a maniac. He messaged me the other morning on eBay at like 6 a.m. Like, right when I woke up, I got this message from this guy. And he's fucking ranting and raving about this particular coin. So I got it listed. I got it listed high, I understand. I got it listed for like $3.95, and listen, I understand, that's high. And I also pay a shitload of fees too. But there's an offer setting. I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me to list it low? And then maybe you'll offer me what it's worth? Or should I list it maybe a little high with an offer setting, and you could offer me what you think it's worth? I mean, I don't know. I don't have an MBA from Harvard, but... And he's trying to tell me that it's not... There's nothing special about that war nickel. So that war nickel's worth $50. He said, for you to call it monster toned is a joke. So there's nothing special about that toning. I mean, I don't know. I think for the colors to be as bright and vibrant as they are, I understand it doesn't cover the entire coin, but that's a different type of toning that I have not seen on any war nickels. I told him, listen, send me a picture of a war nickel that looks something like this, with this amount of luster, in a vintage holder with these colors for $50. I said, I'll send you this coin for free. And I will. I 100% would have sent it for free. I would have eaten my words and sent it for free. But he never contacted me back after that. But again, if he's one of my subscribers, you're not a maniac. You're opinionated, So am I. Okay, so that's that. here's the coins I have listed right now on auction. I got a second generation, you know, it's an 81S. But I've become fond of these just because of the extraordinary luster that they have. You know, I never bought them because they're so common. You know, I like to buy rare coins. But I bought one because it was in an A&A holder and it was cheap. And it had the craziest luster on it. It was like an ms62 and it had like the best luster I've ever seen on a coin. Like, I couldn't believe it. And then I've bought like 10 of them since then. So, you know, if you haven't bought an 81S because they're so common, you know, I would implore you to buy one, because they just have another degree of luster that I was not accustomed to seeing. I got this for sale. It's 1909. You know, it's not one of the rare ones, but, you know, I think it's just a good looking 1909. You know, the fields are basically flawless. It's got nice luster to it. And it's in the, I like these. These are my favorite NGC holders, you know, that you can actually purchase that aren't $1 million. I like these ones, the gold labels. I just think this is a really nice coin. Got that for sale. Probably lose money on that, whatever. Hopefully somebody gets a good deal on it and then they save my store. That's fine with me. I got this one, 1884. Oh, nothing special, right? Wrong. Wrong. This toning is really cool. And this coin isn't going to go expensive either. This is a good deal. You know. I mean, this coin should go for like 125, you know, 130, maybe 140. I'd be really happy with that. If it went for 125, I'd be happy. I mean, that's a good deal for 125, no? I think so. Got a seated quarter. This one is in very circulated condition, but it has a blue tone to it that in hand it really shines. You know, in the pictures it looks, you know, like a pile of garbage probably, but when you get it in hand and you put some light to it, the thing lights up like a fireworks show. And these are very, survival rate on these 57 quarters is dismal. Extremely dismal. Okay, I got this, 1858, half dime. It's got colorful toning on both sides, on the obverse and the reverse. But on the obverse, it's kind of a weird toning. It's almost like a blurry toning. It's almost like it's out of focus when you're looking at it. And then the reverse is crisp. Reverse is nice. It's a nice coin. It's just the way the colorful toning is on the front. It's like little dots everywhere right next to each other. Like those little, in school, in art class, when they'd have you make all those squares right next to each other and you'd paint each square like one solid color. It's kind of like that. I got this listed. You know, this isn't going to go for much, but it's in a vintage holder. It's proof-like, which for these coins, you know, proof-like is common. They actually come, I forget what the ultra proof-like or whatever they call it, the next level, cameo. You know, so it's not strange to see a PL on these coins. It's very common. You know, if this coin goes for 40, 50 bucks, I'd be extremely happy. And finish her off with this. She's not listed. Well, she is listed, but at a buy me now, at a buy it now. I'm thinking about doing an auction on this. Thinking about it. You know, I've been holding out. You can see why it hasn't sold, obviously. I've actually had interest. It's just, I don't know. I like the obverse. I've gotten really polite and constructive feedback from my really good vintage holder compatriots, compadres, amigos. They, in a very respectful, polite, and constructive manner, let me know that they didn't like that obverse toning. But, you know, two respectful gentlemen can disagree, correct? That's what I thought. You know, in a respectable manner, I politely left that group on my own accord. I wasn't asked to leave. They said, "You're fired." I said, "You can't fire me, I quit." That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I like the, it's almost got a PL field. And then it's got, if you get a close-up of it, the colors aren't as, you know, undistinct as it looks. When you get a close-up, which I obviously cannot do here, the fields, you know, there's blue and then there's green, but it's not this, you know, kind of intertwined, blurry field that it looks like here. If I take close-up pictures of it, you can see that's, you know, it's definable colors. You know, I think the luster and how kind of light the colors are kind of makes it look like it's just one like greenish, bluish color all around, but it's not. I don't know if I explained that in a way that makes any sense, but the reverse is undeniable. I might auction this. I'm thinking about it. That's that. Oh shoot, I caught it. That thing almost flew right off of my table here. I caught it. But, you know, consider reaching out to me, donating some of these constitutions for the kids. I think it's an important cause. It's unofficial, just like everything else I do in my life. It's unofficial. It's unavoidably a train wreck. It's understandably taking a long time to collect. It's unusually underperforming, and I don't know where I'm going with this. But consider donating some of these things. They're only $2 a piece. We got to get these in the schools. Kids got to know what these things are. Because, you know, a lot of people, you talk to them about the Constitution, they have no idea. They have no idea that it's the supreme law of the land. You know, they think like case law and precedent over the years trumps the Constitution. It's like people are just so unaware and unknowledgeable about it. It's concerning, and that's really how we've, you know, gotten so far off track. That's why I'm trying to get it back into the schools. But like I said, if you can donate some, hit me up. Check out my eBay store, Historic Coins and Collectables. Bid on some of these coins that I've auctioning because they're doing terrible. I'm gonna get slaughtered on this round. I'm telling you right now. They get absolutely killed. They're all inexpensive coins, luckily. But, you know, hopefully there's 3 or 4 days left. Hopefully they pick up. Go check them out. See you on the next one.